Love and peace and happiness. Beautiful day, beautiful soul. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, but you could call me Mel. And I'm back once again today to deliver this divine message. Spirit speaks freely, okay? So if you're here, it's by divine design. Where it resonates, pick it up and run with it. Where it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today. Because you always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on the website and below the video in the description box. The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. And after these messages, we'll go right back. We'll be right back. Yeah, okay. So there's something here about going right back. Going right back at it. Going right back to it. Oh, yeah. Go right back. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll be going right back to the studio because that was what had happened when I did the last short, brief message. I had a client, so I went to my studio, took care of my business, and now I'm back here with you again. So, interesting the way the energies have been this morning. I've already gone live twice today. I usually do this once a day, but there's a reason. Okay, there's a reason. There's a message that really wants to come out, and I do feel that we're going to get it out in its entirety this time. I have 3 decks sitting in front of me that I am shuffling up to get ready for you. Thank you for your beautiful energy. Thank you for all the ways that you reciprocate with me. Thank you for being wherever you be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. I see you. Okay, in many cases, I be you. In other words, we so aligned. Okay, we are just so aligned. So let's see what we have coming now. I'm gonna pick a spread. I have the Starman Tarot, I have the African Goddess Rising Oracle, and a selection from the Handmade Oracle cards. But let's see what spread is best to deliver the message for the love and peace and happiness. Try here at this time. What do we have? The Harvest spread. Hello, the Harvest spread. I'll take it. It sounds perfect. All right. So let's get right into this. It is a 6-card spread. And we're going to start off the same way we were doing this before with the African Goddess Rising. So what you want, seasons. Okay, seasons comes out with, and it's card number 1. You want to instigate a change of seasons. You're like, this season has gotten dry. This season has gotten old. You're like, I'm ready for a new season. Can we just start all over again? Start fresh, start new? Well, I mean, it's about that time. You know, the whole new year is coming. So if that's what you're wanting, you're right in alignment with the timing of it all. The bottom of this deck is feeling safe. Love that you're feeling safe. Love, that's the energy for the love and peace and happiness. Try it at this time. How perfect is that? And how does it get any better than this? Okay. What you want from the tarot. We have the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Of course. Who doesn't? Like, we all do. Okay. Emotional independence. You just want to be happy. Okay. You do. I heard, I like to fly away. Well, I like to fly away. Well, I like to fly away. Zoom, baby. Okay. Bottom of the deck here on this tarot deck is the 3 of Cups, which talks about community. It can be siblings. It talks about friendship and reunions, but you're feeling safe. Okay. It is a level of joy. It is a cause for celebration as well. But you're feeling safe. Okay. Safe among friends. I hear you're safe among friends. All right. Let's see what we're going to get from the Handmade Oracles. Now, as I'm getting the first card, I'm just pulling the rest of the spread right off the top. Wow. What you want. I am thankful for divine blessings on all my plans, projects, and words. I love that. Say that again a couple more times. They said, I am thankful for divine blessings on all my plans, projects, and words. Praise. One more time for emphasis. Yes, please, and thank you. I am thankful for divine blessings on all my plans, projects, and words. Hallelujah. Yeah, that's perfect right there. You just paying attention to all the reasons you had to be grateful. That's what you want to keep on doing. You want to be grateful because you go be able to see the plans, the projects, and the words blessed by the divine. At the bottom of the deck, I'll be back. And in that they said go right back was at the beginning of our message. So that's so funny because I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, coming through. Okay, somebody let's talk about that show, nigga. Okay, talking about that governor. Oh, the governor. No more governors. No more governors. The governor that I'm here. So the governor. Okay, it's like the person who was the boss of the house. But the way it was originally coming through, the first way Spirit showed it to me was the mechanism on the vehicle that slows its ability to accelerate. It limits the acceleration on a vehicle. Okay. Oh, I see. Thank you. So what they just showed me as I poured some of my roasted barley tea, they said, yeah, the way it's coming through is like your growth was always there, but there's like, it could only grow so fast. You could only grow so fast. Your evolution could only come at a specific speed. Okay, so there's something here about that. Now, if you don't want to sit around while we figure out the whole message, then, you might not want to sit here. But if you're patient and you're willing to see what's coming through, and if you don't talk crazy in the comments, you could sit here too. But yeah, the light is shining so bright, the ops come through too. It's awesome. And we'll take that energy, but we'll silence them here on the channel. So stick around. Let's see what's coming through. So what you want? You want the seasons. Okay. You want the 9 of Cups. You want your harvest season. And we have the harvest spread. I love this energy. I am thankful for divine blessings on my plans, on all. It doesn't say on. It says on all my plans, projects, and words. Divine blessings. Okay. Let's see what seeds you sow to get what you want. What seeds are you sowing? Speak up, honey. You're speaking it into existence. This card came out earlier today. Card number 33. This is Ascendant Master Energy. So you're speaking up. I heard that Christ consciousness. Yeah, you speaking from that Christ consciousness. Oh, they think that you're supposed to be a punk, though, but you're not. You're not supposed to be nobody's punching bag. You're not supposed to be nobody's literal or symbolic punching bag. So if they come around here throwing blows, you're going to speak up and let them know, that they got to go. It's that simple. Okay. What seeds do you sow to get what you want? We have the Queen of Pentacles. You doing that self-development work. Like, listen, I'm busy focused on my business, minding that, and then it keeps growing. What do you know? Yeah, I see like you paying attention to your spirit, to your soul, to your physical health, to your mental health, to your emotional well-being, to your business, minding your business, minding your business, minding your business. Oh, because the more you mind your business, the more business you have to mind. So there's that. What seeds do you sow to get what you want? The universal law of correspondence comes out, which says as above, so below. So what seeds are you sowing to get what you want? First off, you're speaking into existence the very things you want to live. And you're noticing where you have it now. And you're noticing how that can grow. And you're noticing as above, so below. Okay, you see it. You see it, you feel it, you be it. And I heard, be the change you want to see. Yeah, be the change you want to see. Harvest season. Notice she's got a basket full of food there available. Her harvest, hello. And even the harvest is cheering you on. I like that because in this image, the harvest itself is all these empowerment fists of empowerment back there, right? So even the harvest itself is cheering you on. It's got her back. The harvest wants to be claimed by her. The harvest wants to be claimed by her. It supports her fully. She's fully supported. She knows this, and she's looked at herself. She's effectively, with the DNA strand here being shown, she's effectively influenced and changed her DNA. And as above, so below. As she knows it, so it grows. Okay, as she knows it, so it grows. So we love that. A new belief that promotes growth. What do we have? Grounding. Card number 3. I ain't had to go so far. I'm actually here already, okay? And it's card number 3. This is Empress energy. So a new belief that promotes growth is understanding that, hold on, you did the work already. You're not healing, you're healed. You're not planting seeds. It's time to reap. You know what I'm saying? To reap what you have sown. It's harvest season. You are the empress of the harvest, okay? You're grounded, you're connected to earth. I heard you're connected to all things, okay? I heard you're connected to all that is. And you know you're in tune with nature and these cycles I hear. Also, what helps promote growth? It's a newer belief in you. The Queen of Swords energy comes through. Setting limits and boundaries, okay? Setting limits and boundaries, not taking no stuff, reading between the lines, paying attention. Beyond the fluff. I heard beyond the fluff. It never was a good idea to serve a plate you wouldn't eat. Okay, that also came out earlier in the morning when I did some readings here live for you. So what is all this saying to me? The new belief that promotes your growth is, first off, you're connected to your creation. You're connected to the earth. You're grounded. Your healthy limits and boundaries do respect and honor you. And, you know, if they wouldn't want it done to them, you know, you don't have to accept it from them. Who is them? Anybody. Anybody, anywhere. Right? And so you make sure when you take and you deliver, when you share, when you give, you're not serving nobody nothing that's rotten. You're serving up wholesome, healthy, fresh. Okay? Yeah, you pay attention to what people are throwing your way. I heard, but you don't let yourself be swayed or moved by everything that everybody says or does. And you know how to discern past the surface, okay? They're showing me, it's a good thing you got this Queen of Swords energy on you, because they're showing me from this old movie with Eddie Murphy in it, The Golden Child. So it's about this this child who had divine abilities and position, and this child had to be protected because they were trying to kill the child. And when they had the child, they actually were able to kidnap the child, and what they tried to do was serve the child a plate of oatmeal, but the child discerned not to touch the food that they served. See, later on it was shown that underneath the oatmeal was blood, and if that child had consumed that blood, it would have tainted his energy. And so therefore, like, you're very discerning. You're like, I ain't hungry for what you got. I'm planning for you. See, my stomach is round. I'm good. Whenever anybody tries to come with a plan, you have no problem. If it's not healthy for you, if it has something that would taint your energy or taint your spirit, you don't have to go for it. And so you don't. I love that. Okay. So who or what helps you at this time? What do we have? We have desire. Okay. And it's card number 8, which is giving us strength card energy. And again, this came out earlier. So you might be watching the last 2 readings where I'm wearing this same hoodie with the same makeup that was uploaded live right before this, because those 2 readings tap into this energy with so many cards coming out similarly. So you have power, and there's the energy of, as it's been restricted. Remember, you could only grow so much, they said. It's because the growth was more potent. Yeah, I need a better illustration for that, because they started to use tea bags. Like, they're showing me, like, you could steep 1 cup of tea with 1 tea bag, where the other one's got like 10 tea bags in it and it's gonna be super strong, right? Yeah, one kettle with one tea bag is gonna be a lot lighter in color. It won't be as potent, where the other one, if you put 10 in the same size kettle, is gonna be so much more potent. So there's something here about increasing your potency. Interesting. The next card out with this, as far as who or what helps you, we have the Devil card, which is the Capricorn energy. So some of you have a Capricorn in your experience, but the Devil card, what helps you? The fear. Because listen, look at, she getting ready to aim that arrow, okay, and go right after it. She's getting ready to go on attack mode. So you feel the fear and do it anyways. I mean, as long as it's not going to take you out spiritually or, you know, physically, you won't be done away with, right? You still go survive. You don't allow yourself to back down. I heard you don't allow yourself to back down. Yeah. So this is actually helping you. Anywhere where there's been some fear and you sense it, you realize it, but you rationalize with yourself. You use your intellect and you say, what is this actually? Is this a healthy fear to protect my body or my soul? Or is it just stopping me from my growth? And as you discern that, you're like, oh no, I'm pushing through this, because this ain't limiting. This ain't finna limit me. This is because, this is just because I have never been in this energy before. I'm going beyond my comfort zone, which is where all of my dreams live. Okay, got it. All right. Now, the other thing with this is like, you have become a trigger. You trigger people. You're making things happen out there. It's like when different ones get in your environment, these soul transmissions happen, even if the words exchange don't happen. The soul transmissions happen. And so you trigger folks. But you have a plan. You've been planting seeds. You know, as above, so below, right? So as you believe it, so it grows. And you know that you're I'm hearing, you know that you're upsetting the status quo. This is not the way things have always been done. You know you're doing things differently. So people are going to have a reaction to that, because, you know, humans have this funny way of really combating, being in fear of, trying to resist anything different. And you're coming through with the difference right now. You're coming through in this energy like something is different, something innovative, something different, right? Okay. And then with the Oracle, it says winners never quit and quitters never win. And so in this energy of who or what helps you, challenges only exist to show you how fucking awesome you are. And that's the energy that I'm seeing here. Like, whether that challenge is a person, or whether that challenge is the fact that people don't really accept you or don't want you to succeed, or they trying to restrict you or hold you back, or whether that's the fear that you held, like whatever, you push through it and you still win. Because it's giving you the opportunity to show yourself how awesome you are, exactly what you can accomplish, okay? So what challenges do you face? Let's see what challenges you're facing. You're facing the challenge of joy, 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 joy. You're happy, okay? And then the world, that's why you're triggering people. How you going to be happy? Don't you know how much mess is going on out there? Okay, hey, you're happy. You've ended a cycle, and that's the challenge, to be happy about ending a cycle. Heat in the kitchen. I heard if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Somebody here, the challenge was getting somebody out of the kitchen because they couldn't stand the heat, okay? Somebody needed to get out of your kitchen because they could not stand the heat. You know, everybody's not ready for you is another energy that's coming through here. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going right back, okay? So there's this energy of they might not be ready for you, but they'll be back. I heard they'll be back. They'll be back around, okay? They're coming back around to this energy whether they like it or not. The energy is real. The energy is ever present. They can't run. That's why it's a good thing that you turn and you face that devil that was chasing you down. Because if you don't turn and face it, it's going to continue to pursue you. But when you turn and face it, you can overcome it. You can't overcome it without turning and facing it. So there's some sort of fear, some sort of worry, some sort of egotistical issue, materialistic issue that been bugging, and you overcame all that. And you know what? Now it's like you got to stay happy as you close out this cycle and understand that everybody can't handle the heat in your kitchen. Some of them just need to get out, right? Because they can't handle what you're cooking up. You're cooking up something special. They ain't ready for you. And that is a challenge to accept as well. So let's see what you harvest. You harvest soul forgiveness. I heard I forgive myself for all the times that I betrayed myself to be loyal to someone else. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands. You forgive her too. The Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. Oh, okay. You forgive yourself for not maintaining your happiness and your joy. Okay. What do you harvest? You have more passion, more excitement, more creativity, more sex appeal. I heard more sex appeal. You're highly attractive, highly magnetic in this Queen of Wands energy. And you're more in control of your power now as part of your harvest. And what else do you harvest? You're hacking the matrix. Hello. Hey. How's it going today? Yeah, hey, cat baby, I see you. Astro Society, I see you. All right, let me see the key to the big picture. Let's see what's the key to the big picture. Is giving and receiving with my aunt. Card number 10. You gave, you receive. Hello. And hey, and the 5 of Pentacles. Huh? You gave and you receive? Okay, but they left you out in the cold, so you gave that back to them too? Oh, but they deserted you when you really needed somebody? Oh, so you gave that back to them too? Oh, but they never gave nothing back to you, so you just started giving them what they gave you, which was nothing. Oh. And you realize, like, what doesn't belong here? The key to the big picture is what doesn't belong here. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, leaving something out from which you've been giving and receiving. You've been giving and receiving to someone or something. Or maybe 3 somethings, you know, whatever it was. What doesn't belong here? Well, you finally figured that out and you let that go. You get it out. You remove it from your situation. And that way you can't influence your situation any further. It can't influence your energy any further. Okay. I want to layer this spread some more with the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards and see what else Spirit has to say for you, because I just don't feel like I'm finished yet. I'm going to read until I feel finished, and I don't feel finished. Although I am starting to get hungry. I haven't ate no food yet today. I started to get hungry, so I'm sure as soon as I'm done with this, that's the next thing on my hit list is to feed my belly, because I like to eat good food. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So there's something here about nourishing your body and your soul, okay? Yeah, nourishing your body and your soul. What else can you show the tribe in this energy? What else can be revealed in this harvest spread, please and thank you? What you want? What you want? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Yeah, tell me what you want, what you really want or want. I wanna zigga. I don't know. Is that how it goes? I'm not into that. But whatever. Okay, what you want? Falcon, you want to go slow and take your time. Because, you know, everything, and you want everything happen with divine timing. Anywhere where there's been some confusion, this is why you're just being thankful for the divine blessings on all your plans and projects. You're like, I don't care. It may be confusing out there. I'm going to just take my time. Okay, I'm going to relax and take my time and take it easy, okay? I don't have to rush. Because remember, from the other reading, it kept coming out this morning, and it's come out yesterday too. You always hit it out of the park, baby. You ain't got to run nowhere. You could take your time and walk around the whole baseball diamond, and you still gonna get the home run. Because by the time they hop that fence, go get the ball, and come back, you done walked across the home base every time. No wonder they're so triggered. I hear no wonder they're so triggered by you. Yeah, the seeds you're sowing is answering the call. The time is now. You hear the call of Spirit. You now know what the voice of Spirit sound like. You know what God's voice sound like all up in your consciousness. And you answer the call. You know God called you to do something. And you believe in yourself. You believe in yourself. You believe in your purpose. You believe that you are meant to speak about life, to speak about this body, to speak about these genetics and what you could do with it and how you can enhance it and allow it to come into its full form of what it was designed to be. Okay, let me see what else you got for the tribe. Excuse me, I told you I hadn't eaten none. That was an empty air belly burp. Some more of my tea. So the new belief that promotes your growth is Journey by Moonlight, and it says believe in magic. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? Because I do. And I'm the young girl. Oh, and so are you. Male or female, it doesn't matter. Journey by moonlight. You don't have to see everything. You just need to know the next step. What's the next logical step? Is that what you're doing? You're conversing with God. You're conversing with Spirit saying, hey, what's the next logical step? You know you're safe to do that. You know you're safe to take the next logical step, okay? And then anytime somebody try to serve you up a plate that's not a good idea for you to eat, your spirit ain't going to let you eat it. First off, your spirit going to give you a warning and say, throw that shit out. Again, they're showing me that Golden Child movie with the plate of oatmeal with the blood underneath that would have destroyed the whole reason for the child being the golden child that it was. And so you're discerning, and you will cut people off with the Queen of Swords. You can see below the surface without having to touch a damn thing. You can read intentions. You can read agendas. You sense the vibration of it. So you can sense, even if somebody come and hand you a gift or hand you a plate, you can sense, it's something they send you, give you an opportunity. Hey, you wanna? And you're like, oh, something ain't right here. And so you say, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm just gonna stand here and stay here. In your grounded position, you staying grounded. Okay, you're like, I'm not hungry. Thank you. Yeah, that's the energy. Okay. Let's see. What else? What helps you is to keep moving forward. Ascending the mountain. Yes, there are challenges. Yes, that's life on earth. This is earth school, honey. You get used to that stuff. But you keep on elevating anyways, remembering that winners never quit and quitters never win. And you are neither nor those. Okay? Neither one nor the other, right? So you face the devil head on. You face those fears. You face the ego. You face your shadows. A lot of folks out here scared of their own shadow, but not you. Look at you. Okay, you face that Capricorn. You face the control mechanism. You face the matrix and break that. Because remember, you end up breaking the matrix, right? You break the control. Okay, they said you'll never break the chain. Yeah, Fleetwood Mac. But you did. You break the chain, right? Because you got a desire that's stronger than the devil that's trying to hold you back. You got a desire, you got a purpose in you. The desire and purpose in you is stronger than anything that would try to come against you. And you have the perfect a method to get through it. You realize, like, hold on, is this trying to keep me in my comfort zone? Am I willing to get uncomfortable to have my dreams come true? Am I afraid? Is there something actually here for me to be afraid of? Is my soul warning me of a physical or a spiritual death in this? Because if it is, you're going to listen and you're going to back the heck off. But because it's the devil, that's false evidence appearing real. That's fear. There ain't nothing for you to be afraid of here. If it was, I heard spirit will smack that spoon right out of your hand before you have the blood-soaked oatmeal plate that they had planned for you. Hello? Yeah, and winners never quit and quitters never win. And so you keep going forward. No matter what they've tried to do, no matter how many times you had to start again, no matter how many times you had to retell your message or redo your thing, restart over, I'm still moving forward. You say, I'm still moving forward. Okay? So in the challenges you face is surrendering to the journey, releasing control. Anywhere where you had control issues, yeah, you had to work that out. You had to work that out. You had to surrender control, trying to get somebody to stay in the kitchen with you when, you know, there's heat in the kitchen. They can't handle the heat. It's too much heat in the kitchen. They need to get out. They might not need to even be in your house. Hello, get out of my kitchen. And to get out of my house while you're at it. See, because look, the challenge is the distance, creating the distance with the world card, closing the cycle, putting yourself at the center of the thing and elevating, leveling up is a challenge in this, okay? And so is the joy. How do you be happy when you have to kick somebody out the kitchen and the house? Well, you just you find a way, you figure it out. Be glad you ain't being so stuck to no devil no more, I heard. Okay. So let's see what you harvest, what they got for us. You harvest, reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. And didn't we start that off talking about the ops? Like, your light is shining so bright, baby. You attracting opposite, ops, all the stuff. You're attracting their shadow wants to come and try to feed on you. But see, that's why it's a good thing that you had that Queen of Swords energy over here in your position of what belief promotes growth. Because that Queen of Swords alone is going to help you not fall victim in the way, like I said, that plate of poison they have planned for you. They get to eat that. Like, have fun with that, because you're going to eat your own curse. They going to eat their own curse, and you going to get exactly where you had intended to go. This is your harvest. You want to be free from these fears. You want to be free from these external controls. You wanted to be clear. I heard you wanted to free your mind so the rest could follow. Yeah, you wanted to. Because I just had to be free. That's what you were singing about. And now look at you. Zoom, baby. I like to fly away. And you flying. And you're flying and they can't catch you. They can't stop you because there ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. That's the energy, you know? Yeah, that's the energy. And so, you know, in this what you harvest, they did give us that you was hacking the matrix. Yeah, the matrix can't control you. The matrix can't stop you. It cannot. They can't restrict you. Any blocks, any locks, any banishments, spells, any of this shit that they try to do don't work. It just don't work. It's ineffective. Yes. And that's the energy. And then, you know, what else you harvest is this Queen of Wands energy, passion. Yeah, and I'm hearing it. All my life, they ain't trying to keep me down. All this time, never thought I would make it out. They couldn't break me. They couldn't break me. No, they couldn't take me. They couldn't take me. All my life, they've been trying to keep me down. That shit don't work. They need to go sit their ass down in the corner somewhere. And you know what? You say, Father, forgive them for they know not what they do. I'm just saying, like, and somebody here, like, literally, and I'm one of them. Hello, I freely forgive these fire signs. Let me tell you something. I don't know about you, but I have had a runabout shit with some fucking fire sign people in my life. Thanks, Dad. He started that shit, Sagittarius energy, you know what I'm saying? Then there was the daughter's dad. Then there was the other one. I mean, there's just so many fucking fire signs that came through my life, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all fire signs are like that, but boy, I can see with the soul forgiveness and this Queen of Wands energy, oh, I could list a long list of fire sign energies that I had a reason to give some soul forgiveness to. Maybe you too, right? The other thing is the soul forgiveness came through, like you forgive yourself for letting somebody take your joy. You forgive yourself from letting somebody to try to block your creativity. You forgive yourself for setting your passion down because somebody said you'll never make it because they were trying to keep you down. Yes, they couldn't break me. They couldn't break me is the energy, right? You hack the matrix. They're really trying to figure you out because you still reach your destination. You know how much they sent to break your spirit, to break your soul, to break your heart, and to break your mind? Yeah, they're showing me some of those ops. Y'all ain't going to believe me, but some of those ops, some of these people that you have tried to have a relationship with, they were there just to break your heart and to break your spirit. They were sent. Some of these motherfuckers was paid. Who? I don't know. The powers that were? The powers that were, the same ones that try to shut you up and shut you down, they tried to break you, those ones right there, that's who. Some of them literally were on payroll. Spirit is showing this to me. You think you had a whole relationship. No, they were there sent to destroy your soul because the powers that were know that you will get too powerful, that you will break their matrix. And you reaching your destination. I love this. This is your harvest, baby. This is your harvest. So what's the key to the big picture? What they say? The key to the big picture is valiant courage. Take action with passion. Like I said earlier, you had to forgive yourself for not having the passion, for not being courageous, for not boldly going for whatever you felt that you were guided to go for, right? The key to it was having valiant courage to what? To figure out what doesn't belong here and tell it to get the fuck out. Get out of my kitchen. You can't handle the heat in here. This kitchen's too hot. Can't handle the heat. Get out of the kitchen. Oh, while you at it, get out of my house too. Get out of my life. Get out of my energy field. Get out of my memory. Get out of my dreams. Get out of my spirit. Get out. Fuera. Yeah. And some of y'all might like to do it the way I do. They fuck with me. They think they fucking with me. Let God let me know. If God tell me somebody fucking with me, I sure will throw their ass right in the cage. Get in your cage. And get in their own cage of their own energy, which does not allow them access to mine. I mean, that whole part right there, right? The key to the big picture was you had to see what does not belong here. Then you had to take valiant courage and learn to protect yourself. Learn to speak up for yourself. Because remember, now, you're bad because you're not taking care of me. How dare you stand up for yourself? Who do you think you are? You finna find out. Go ahead, Fafo. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, fuck around and find out. Okay? They finding out who you are today. Anybody that try to block you, cock block you, restrict you, confine you, chain you, keep you stuck in a curse, a mindset, whatever, lack of limitation, energy, or fear, yeah, get your ass in your cage. Sit in your own fucking energy for a while. See how you like it. Again, what we said earlier, it never was a good idea to serve a plate you wouldn't eat. See, that's the difference between me and you, I heard. In other words, that's the difference between you and them. You don't serve up things to people that you wouldn't want done to you. I mean, I don't know about the rest of the world, but when I was in first grade, one of the first things I learned in first grade, why I can still remember this, was the golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And then God stepped in years ago and told me, yeah, and the second part is, and if they don't, stop allowing them to treat you at all. Because God said, when people treat you, there's an energy exchange. They know that. Some of these ones know that they get blessed if they take care of you. So watch out for the fucking op that wants to come in and now they want to treat you to something. No, you can't take me shopping. No, you can't treat me to dinner. No, you can't take me to the show. No, you're not buying me a fucking house or nothing else. No, I don't want nothing from you, you demon. You anti-love energy. And maybe they have changed. Maybe they have, but how would you know? Unless God said, yeah, let him buy it, okay? Unless God said, let him buy it, then I let him buy it. Literally, that's what it would take for me to open up the door to all these ops and X's that I have. God will have to, that's the only thing that ever worked, and it only worked with one of them. I never, there's only one X I ever, okay, two, that I went back to. And the second one, that only worked 3 times. She thought she was going to get 100 chances like the first one. No, she did not. And the first one was the only one that got 100 chances. The second one got 3 chances. And then God said, why you giving any chances? You ain't never asked nobody for a chance in your life. I said, you know what? You right. God said, you damn Skippy. Give as many chances as you ask for. What a novel idea. What a thought. What a thought process there, yeah? So what's the key to the big picture? Figure out what doesn't belong here and then what? 5 of Pentacles. Let it go. Get it out. Outside. Fuera. If there's a card that means outside, the 5 of Pentacles means outside. No more money, no more time, no more sex, no more honey, no more food, no more clothes, no more dances, no more smokes, no more talking, no more nothing. Nothing. You don't get to see my beautiful face. No more. I mean, unless you're watching my YouTube show, but you can't comment though. I'm just saying. But no more. No more access. Access denied. And that could be a real challenge for you. But you better figure this shit out, because challenges only show you how awesome you are. To go no contact with somebody, especially if we're talking about somebody who you really love, right? But when you think about why do you love them, I heard what part of you loves them. I heard if you really do the self-evaluation, you'll see that it's the traumatized and the injured part of you that loves him. Because the traumatized and the injured part of you doesn't want to die, just like the powers that were don't want to go the fuck away. And it wants to hold on to your energy field. It wants to hold on to you. But hold on, you are the injured. You're the injured. You know, I love you, baby, but no, you got to go. And that motherfucker got to go with you. Oh, no. And who are you giving and receiving to? So you've been giving and receiving to somebody who ain't gave you shit. Yeah. I'm getting tired of your shit. You don't never buy me nothing. I think you need to call Tyrone. Call it and tell him, come on, help you get your shit. But you can't use my phone. Oh, yeah, no, not even your phone. No access. Access denied. Don't let them touch your phone. Access 100% denied. You thought you were going to block somebody. No, I'm going to show you how. Baby, you think you could block something? Let me show you what a block game really look like. God's messenger of peace can feel me. Cat can feel me. Who else can feel me? Put something in the comments. Even if I'm not live no more, put something in the comments. I'm just saying, if you can feel it, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? You do. Yeah. So here you are. You're living your best life. You ain't going back and forth with these jiggers. Not at all. Not no more. Not no more. Not even one little bit. They would love for you to do this. But you say, you know what? I'm so sick of this. Because all my life, they've been trying to keep me down. Not no more. I heard, and still I rise. Okay, Maya Angelou coming through. And still I rise. That part right there. And still I rise. Absolutely yes. Yes, please and thank you. Because I am a phenomenal woman and still I rise. Male or female. You know, it doesn't matter. You are still rising. They have worked to try to stop you, to block you, to lock you in place. And that failed. That failed. I heard that. Not only did it failed miserably. They said it failed miserably. Like they're giving me the whole tone of voice miserably, you know? And like, yeah. I heard it'd be a while before they try that shit again. It'd be a while before they try that shit again. That's what I heard. A little bit of heart chakra bowl on that. Okay. I don't feel like I'm finished yet. I feel like, what other deck are we going to use in this energy? Okay, they want the energy oracle cards. Perfect. I'm excited to see what these cards are going to contribute to our reading. Because, yeah, I was really excited to get back home and go live. I was like, let me go potty and then I'm going live. Like, that's all I want to do. That's all I could think about. As I finished the nails, I was like, oh, yay. And now I'm going to go live like I usually do. Unrestricted, time unlimited, and full access pass on this full access path. Yes, baby. Yes, please and thank you. Are you on the full access path with the full access pass? Yeah, green light. Pistol in the party don't seem right. It's about to be a fucking green light. It's a green light, baby. You get the green light. You get the green light. And if anybody gets in your way, guess what? They getting violated because they should have followed the light. Like God says, stop. God says, stop in the name of love before you destroy your soul. Because the knife they meant and intended for your back went straight into their soul. Don't you know? The knife that they meant and intended for your back went straight into their soul. One more time for emphasis. Yes, please and thank you. The knife that they meant and intended for your back went straight into their own soul. Absolutely. They don't want to mess with the tribe. See, y'all come in with this golden heart condition. You always out here trying to do good, be good, make sure you meet God's approval, or you know what I'm saying? Bring balance into the universe. Like, you're not trying to stir no stuff because you understand as above, so below. You understand it all comes back to you somehow. So with awareness of that, if I fuck you up, then I'm fucking myself up. So why would I do that to myself? Why would I do that to you if I know that that's going to cause that to happen to me? I mean, there's that in the energy. Okay. What else? Listeners, what you got for the tribe? The tribe is arriving. The tribe is gathering. The tribe is gathering. The tribe is thriving. The tribe is flourishing. The tribe is growing. The tribe is safe and protected on all time, space, and dimension. The tribe is navigating the fucking way out of the matrix if they ain't already got out. I'm just saying, because they can hear the voice of the tribe calling them, saying, baby, keep coming this way. Yeah. So what you want in this? All tied, like you, this is that energy again, all tied up. You want them tied up in their own energy, because I just got to be free. And you wanted to restrict me. No, how about, I want you to feel what it feels like. To those elite ones, to those powers that were who've been binding folks up, to those evil conjurers who've been cursing and worsening all this shit all these years that you had to find your way free from. Oh yeah, it's time for them to feel it. So they get their ass in their cage. The cage is their own making, in their own energy. The fuck away from yours. Because there's heat in this kitchen. We cooking some shit up now too. How's that? Back? Yeah. Return to sender, right quick in a hurry, with the fury. Oh, with the fury. I heard put the sting on that ass so that way they know not to fuck around like this and find out no more. Like they after they mess around with the tribe and they see this, they see there's something in their restricted pose. Something makes them very aware that it is a direct effect of fucking with you. Hello? Yeah. A direct effect from messing with you. They needed to feel the way. And here, and then God just said, and if you think you're the only one they ever did this to, oh no, because when they came to do this to you, they were really confident. You know how many people they did this to in their lifetimes? And the thing of it is, they've always gotten away with it. You're the one that found the way out of the matrix. You're the one that put them ties back on them. You're the chosen one that was able to flip the script and reverse it. Just like Missy Elliott in that one song. Yeah. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Yeah. Absolutely. So they thought like a THOT, that whole there. They thought that they were going to get to you, control you, restrict you, bind you, have you caught up in their conjuring. And I heard they thought they were going to have you enslaved to the entity that they service. They're in service to an entity. They don't just work their energy work like you and I do on our own. They call on external entities. They working with some sort of whatever the fuck you want to call it. It has a name. It has a face. And it has a whole fucking lot of its own self-determination and will. And they are in service to it. And they thought that they were going to offer you up on the platter. Just like John the Baptist's head. They thought they was going to have your head up on the platter. Wrong answer. And guess what? Part of their all tied up is the demon is pissed. The entity is pissed. You said you was going to deliver me some of the most delicious energy I had ever seen. Where's it at? Well, I guess I'll just chew on you slowly until you die then. Somebody, whoever did this, their health is on the decline. If they wish to switch destinies with you, where the fuck they get that idea from? Bro. They just showed me where they got that idea from. Because when the magnetics at Earth's core was reversed prior to the lifting of the curse on Earth, they used to get away with that shit. That's why all your politicians, all your world leaders, all the powers that were, are dark-ass, manipulative, demon-feeding motherfuckers. That's why. That's why the only ones that ever got ahead were treacherous, heartless, and evil. That's why. But you need to know now. You need to know now that you are free from that. The quarantine, the worldwide shutdown and reboot of the system so the new program could be uploaded was the first physical evidence of the curse that was broken, of the correction of the core magnetic flow of Earth, which means all your energy comes back to you now. Nobody can steal it from you. So don't go giving it away. I heard, don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. And this is coming through as your divine masculine and divine feminine energies singing together. Not to other people, singing to each other. This is like your divine masculine and your divine feminine are in harmony. They work together. They can't steal from you. They can't siphon from you. Now, I know somebody going to get in my comment section talking about, well, then why are they stealing from me? Well, you might want to check your own energy at the door. I mean, where are you still in victim mode and, you know, all that junk? If you're in your faith, if you're in your authenticity, if you're in your love and peace and happiness, that's really what you need right there. Because if you're in your love, peace, and happiness, that alone will safeguard you from making a boneheaded move and trying to violate somebody else's. You ain't gonna do that shit. So it's all gonna come back to you beautifully, and anybody that tried to come against you is gonna feel the weight of their bullshit. And you automatically protect. This is autocorrect is in full effect season. But you gotta know it. You gotta understand that what was is no longer. This is why all of the religions of the world from history, so much history, have been saying that a huge shift was coming, a huge restructuring coming, right? A lot of us who channel been talking about this restructure. The way God brought it to me was a redistribution of wealth and power. Thank you for the perfect words. The redistribution of wealth and power is going on now. We are living at the most magical and transformative time of human history. And that's why we're meant to be together. That's why you're meant to find this channel. That's why you're meant to find our channel. That's why you're meant to connect with our tribe. That's why you were always on this energy thing, even when you were alone, before you found another you could connect to with. And I know I'm not in all of your cities, and some of us will never meet in person. It doesn't matter. I was always with you even before you found me. And you were always with me too. Like, we were here like running mates, you know, before we even knew each other existed. This is the way this energy works. And they thought they could just kill it out of humanity, kill it out of the earth, and it don't work like that. Our harvest season is here, honey. So what seeds you sow to get what you want, you sow the seed. Storm, I'm warning you. You tell them. You say, listen, don't fuck with me. You better do right by me. You could have actually physically told somebody, you might want to fix what you just did, because the karmic repercussions coming your way for fucking with me. Oh boy. I ain't worried about it. You see, do I look like I'm worried? Do I look like I'm in peace? Oh yeah. See how my peace is not disturbed? Even though you thought you just stole something from me? Even though you just thought you just hurt me? You see how I'm undisturbed? Because God is on my side. There is no weapon that can be formed against me. Anything you think you got away with is going to be replaced in multiple towards me. But what's coming your way, oh, God's got that ass. See, this is a storm warning. There's a tornado in this image. Which human is making a tornado? Well, I mean, we can't, them whole government projects and shit, they like to influence weather and the cloud seeding and all the bullshit. And then there's the CERN and all that. But they're saying, think about nature in the real nature way. I know we have, God said, I know we have all this crazy bullshit. People think they can play my role. But this is an act of God is coming. So what say you sown? Anybody that fucks with the tribe, anybody fucks with God's chosen ones, anybody that tries to violate God's earth angels, oh, they better watch out, because all that stuff is coming by multiplied and intensified. And the tribe just gets blessed, okay? The chosen ones just get more elevation, okay? The earth angels just receive an even larger harvest. I heard some of you been wondering why your harvest season ain't come yet. Why your harvest season ain't come yet? Why? Be careful with me. Because God said the longer we put off your harvest season, baby, the more you're going to have in it. Don't worry about it. It's still your harvest. It got your name on it. Can't nobody cash it but you. The check is in your name. The property is in your name. Only you get the keys. You get the key, the key, the key. Hold on, it's your key. The key got your name on it. And love is the key, baby. Okay, and you got that love. Okay, your love aligns with it. So what happened? You let them know. Be careful with me. Okay, because they're going to get hurt messing around. What's that lyric? This song from Cardi B, Be Careful With Me. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. They're really going into this music session with you today as far as our channel messages. You know why they do that a lot on this channel? In case you didn't know, I really believe that a lot of the music it's if not all of it, I really believe it's probably all of it. It's channel messages for a purpose, for a reason, for a season, for a time, right? And so, yeah, that's why you get a lot of music in this channel. The karma for you gonna be who you end up with, okay? The karma gonna be who you end up with. Be careful with me. Do you know what you're doing? Whose feelings that you're hurting and bruising? You're going to gain the world, but is it worth the girl that you're losing? Be careful with me. Yeah, it's not a threat. It's a warning. Be careful with me. Storm warning. Hello. Yeah, my heart is like a package with a fragile label on it. Be careful with me. Okay? Care for me. Care for me. Yes, be full of care for me. Do not come in here disrespecting, because you're going to find your ass blocked out and locked out of heaven, honey, because this is heaven right here. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Look at that. Perfect. Okay? Perfect. Because Kimberly said, she just said that practically verbatim. Perfect. They better be careful, baby, because you're bringing the true fire of spirit to the table. Ooh, and where was that? Hold on a second now. Because in what you harvest, remember we were talking about them fire signs, but didn't I tell you, but this also represents you, that Queen of Wands? There's the fire, baby. You coming with the fire. Yeah, they better watch out. They better watch out. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Because the chosen ones are here, and we ain't going no fucking where. That's why. Okay. What's the new belief that helps promote growth is adjacent possibilities. Honey, they try to brainwash us that when one door closes, another door opens. We say, oh, no. We close one door, and it's all kinds of windows and doors that flies open. Which one do I want? You got choices up in this. They try to hold you. They try to say, there's no way out of here. You like, you full of shit. Because look at all these doors and windows open for me. I could climb through the window. I can walk through the door. Don't tell me what I can't do, because I'm going to show you what I can do. Oh, that part. Absolutely. So now you know when they try to tell you you can't go. This is like they try to believe you that, well, you don't have no choice. You ain't got nowhere to... Who the fuck you talking to? Like, I'm God's earth angel. I'm God's chosen one. I'm the divine one here on this planet. This whole planet love me here. I may not know where I'm going, but that's okay. I'm going to find out as soon as I walk out this door. Let me hop out this window right quick, because I got to get up out of here. Yeah. You know there's so many possibilities. You're not afraid to take the risk, because you know no matter what, you support it. You know no matter what, your feet going to land just fine. You know, no matter what, you always get through everything. You got evidence to support that. This isn't just some fucking idea. You got evidence, scientific evidence that backs it up. I heard I'm the queen of talking shit and backing it up. How perfect that is, because right here, we had the Queen of Swords, who is the queen of talking shit. So look at that. The new belief that promotes growth. I'm the queen of talking shit and backing it up. Don't tell me what I won't do, because I'll tell you what I will do, okay? And like you told them, you already told them that it was never a good idea to serve a plate you wouldn't eat. They should have never brought that shit to you. They should have never come at you like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you do believe in magic. Yes, you do. And you know that it is open for you. All access pass, all access path. That part right there. And you got it. It's in your name. It's in your DNA. It's in your auric field. It's in your energy. Yeah, thank you. I love it. It's just like when the food shelves were supposedly wasn't nothing on the food shelf during the lockdown. I found a whole case of my favorite brand of water, even though there wasn't none on the shelf. Come up front. There it was on the chip display sitting there. And it wasn't even little bottles. It was the liter bottles. Like, oh, perfect. This was for me. Walking around the store. 10 minutes before the grocery store closed. Daughter's in line waiting to pay. Let me go stare at the rice shelf somewhere. We need some real Korean rice up in the house. These Korean babies need some Korean rice. I'm just standing there staring like it's just going to appear out of nowhere. What happened? It did appear out of nowhere because I didn't see the worker that was stocking the shelf. But prior to that, it wasn't there. Little 1-cup bags of flavored Uncle. We don't eat that. They need regular Calrose rice. That's Korean sticky rice. And it appeared on the shelf. Like I said, don't tell me what I can't do. I will tell you what I'm doing, and you gonna sit there and watch me do it. I heard you gonna sit there and watch me do it. So who or what is helping you? I heard everything, the community. Didn't I just finish telling you that? Look, I love that I'm just pulling these right off the top. And it is card number 7, which is 7 is the number from heaven, honey. All heaven is using all earth and all that's on the earth to support you. Who and what helps you? This tribe. Who and what helps you? Everybody, even if they don't know it. Even their haters make you greater. Even these powers at work, they think they're going to stifle you. They think they're going to stop you. Little do they know, they're paying you too. They all paying you. They're all paying you attention. They're all paying you energy. When they pay you attention, they're paying you energy. When they're paying you attention, they add into your bank account. It may not come from their hand directly, but trust and believe it's coming. Okay? And it shows up. And money, I heard it, money finds me and money locates me and money loves jumping in my account, in my hand, in my purse, in my pocket. Money love being in my position. Money is always seeking me out, and guess what? It's always finding me. I heard that. Okay. What is supporting you? Who or what helps you? The whole freaking community. The whole community. This tribe supports you because y'all are all in alignment with this message. You're all in agreement. Otherwise, you wouldn't still be sitting here looking at this pretty face. You know what I'm saying? You still in agreement with this message. We all support each other as we're all in agreement with this message. That's why there ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Hello, we are on the move. We are growing. We are thriving. We are prospering. We are flourishing. Absolutely. What challenges you face is the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, card number 40. Wow, what a great challenge to have. Now it's like, what are you envisioning for yourself? Yeah, the only thing that could restrict you is if your vision for yourself is still in harmony and alignment with those restrictions, with being stuck, with being, like I said, under the power of the devil. The devil don't have no power here. The powers that were have fallen. They have no power here. There ain't no stopping us now. So the only challenges in front of you is, do you see it for yourself? Or are you still stuck in this limited, restricted? I know it's been generation after generation of people that have been stuck, limited. They've been stealing energy, swapping destinies, and siphoning energy, and keeping their thumb and keeping their foot on the neck of all the good people never got nothing back. That shit is over. I'm telling you, it's over. And you can believe it or not, do what you want with it. But I'm telling you it's over. I received the scientific back evidence that proved to me that the Earth's core magnetics has been corrected, which means the curse on Earth was broken. The curse that was put on Earth thousands of years ago by fallen on Anunnaki. It's been lifted. It's been broken. It's been corrected. Everything is flowing clockwise, not counterclockwise now. The good energy you put out comes back to you. Nobody can steal it. But you could give it away if you can't see it. If you can see that they can steal from you, then that's all that you're going to see. The challenge is, what do you see for yourself? What do you believe for yourself? What are you projecting into your reality? Are you projecting from fear, lack, and limitation, from not having no power and not having no choices? Or do you agree with me where I say you got all the choices, baby? All the choices, all the doors, all the windows. I'm going to hop through one of these mugs and I'm going to get out of here. Do you also believe in magic like me? Yeah, I believe you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on this channel in tune with this message too, okay? So, what do you harvest? What does it say? Ooh, look at this. Card number 41, the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. I know y'all see good for yourself. I know you see the blessings. I know you see the prosperity, the flourishing, the thriving, the abundance, all of the good health and wealth and success that you deserve. Because listen, what you harvest is God's going to show you. See, what God told me years ago is the third eye chakra is how you communicate to the universe, or you show your vision to God. Okay. The seventh chakra has how the universe communicates back to you, and you get the download of information, or God speaks to you. So what's happening in this with the challenge and with the harvest is you're having divine communication directly with the universe, directly with God, directly with the higher self, directly with the authentic, all that is. Direct, open communication. Two-way communication is what you harvest. And thinking about it, it's like, you've been having that. They've been guiding your steps. They've been showing you who to mess with, who not to mess with. They've been showing you what don't belong here. They've been showing you all along. And whichever way you want to call it, like we speak all these vernaculars. It's all the same thing to me, though. All of it. So the key to the big picture, what is the key to the big picture? Door to personal healing and happiness. Honey, it's open. You just got to walk through it. And did not just say we're going to hop through this window or walk through this door. We're going to find a way to get up out of here. Heck yeah. Where are you headed? To personal healing and happiness. Like, you're healed and you're happy. Oh, and how is that true, right? But it takes valiant courage to address what doesn't belong here and leave that out in the cold, and stop giving and receiving. Stop paying for your own demon attacks. Stop paying that mooch to stick around. Stop giving all your time to that lazy lover who don't love you. Stop begging. I'm tired of begging you to love me. The goodbyes are getting old. Next time you can go ahead and go. I'm tired of begging you to love me. Shutter Island from Jesse Reyes. Yeah. Exactly. I guess I must have forgot that I was a bad bitch. Hold on, but then you remembered. Male or female, take it as it resonates. Bottom of the deck is the Angel of Balance. Hello. What you didn't know was you had to go through so much to help to create the balance. The whole tribe helped support the magic that put the autocorrect in full effect. Enough of you had to tap into your Earth Angel energy so that the ones that actually took the physical action, cast the spells, did the reverse magic, whatever it was, sent it back to hell. I heard send it back to hell where it belongs. In other words, sent hell back to where it belongs. Because they tried to have you living in their hell of their creation. No, you created the hell. You go fucking live in it. Earth angels don't deserve to live there. You had to help create the balance. You created the balance. And it had a lot to do with what you went through and how you went through it. So while the energy was in reverse, while the energy was still in reverse, while the Earth's core was still flowing counterclockwise, it was flowing in reverse, they were still stealing and siphoning energy. A lot of Earth angels went through a lot of fucking trials and tribulations. And you know what? They still maintain their Earth angel quality. They're giving me this Bible story about Job. The devil asked for permission to test Job and swore that he could break Job. And you know what? When the test was over, what happened? Everything that Job ever lost was multiplied and returned to him in multiple. More children, more holdings, more prosperous, more everything. So all the Earth angels that went through all those years of suffering, all that stuff is going to be restored into you in multiple. Because what you did was giving an energetic support for the soul, for the oversouls who actually took the physical action to free Earth from the curse. So there's that. You get what you want. It's harvest season. The energy supports it. It's important that you see it. That you see it. So you can see it. It's important that you feel it. That you speak it. That you see it. So you can see it. And touch it and taste it and feel it. And that is what they don't want you to know. But it doesn't matter because there were no interruptions in this show. But apparently that's where the energy was heading on the last 2 recordings. There was reasons. There was reasons why it couldn't come out then and it had to come out now. Again, a lot of you who didn't watch the last 2 times I went live looking just like this, you need to go check those out because it's a trip the way this shit worked out. Everything works out the way it's supposed to. This is what I have for you at this time. My tummy just growled again, so I feel like I'm complete now. I feel like we've delivered the message we're supposed to. I feel like we've gotten it all out. Hold on a second. Oh, I didn't show the bottom of this deck, and as I look at it, I have to before I go. This is the perfect closing message, because what we had at the bottom over here, what I said you were, the angel of balance. You were the angel of balance. All the tribe energy, all these earth angels, that's what you were. You were bringing the angel of balance energy. Also, what do we have coming out of this deck? 2 angels, 2 archangels showed up. Let me show you something here. Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. Baby, you thought you were alone all that time before you start finding your tribe. You were never alone. When you went, they're showing me the footprints in the sand poem. It was my mother's favorite. Who's one of my angels? What do you know? And so, it's like when the footprint, he said, God, Jesus, why you left me? He said, I didn't leave you. When there's only 1 pair of footprints in the sand, that's when I carried you. When you thought you were going through the shit by yourself, oh no, baby, you are never going through nothing alone. You have angels, ancestors, guides. You got God. You got the universe. You got Gaia. You have so much support. I heard practice paying attention to the support that you truly have, especially the ones that's invisible, because that's what so many people don't know is not only the physical, but also the invisible, the non-physical realm. Stop focusing everything so fucking physically. The physical is just a side effect. It's the spirit realm that is the realest of it all. And yes, I know you're in a physical body, so I don't expect you to fully get out of the physical body. But practice. Well, what is the spiritual message in this physical experience? What does spirit say about this? What's actually happening in the invisible realm? What's spiritual support here? Pay attention to the spirit behind the physical. Because I'm going to say this again, and I've said it a lot on this channel. Everything in the physical world is first spiritual. First, it's spiritual. It never stops being spiritual. There's nothing in the physical realm that isn't first spiritual. All spirit is not always physical, though. Because spirit has to solidify enough. It has to slow down its vibration enough to become physical. See, physical is the slowest, densest vibration that exists. It's all spiritual first. So get out of the idea that you can't have no money because that's evil. Fuck that idea. That's bullshit. Get out of the idea that you can't have love because it's not divine. The fuck it ain't. Get out of the idea that you can't have the house, the cars, the clothes, the makeup, the fucking money, the food. You can have it all, baby. It's all spiritual. So they tried to convince you that it wasn't. Don't fall for the bullshit. I'm telling you. And spirit is going to confirm this for you. I don't know how in your perfect life, but this is what I'm hearing. They're saying they're going to confirm it for everyone who is in alignment with this message. I heard on all time, space, and dimension. I heard within 3 days, and with some of you within 3 hours of watching this message. Please come back and put it in the comments. Send yourself this message. Save it to a playlist. Do what you got to do. You're going to get a full confirmation in your life that it was first it was spiritual, and then it became physical. And I don't know what that looks like. They're not showing me because they're saying it's going to be specific to you. First it was spiritual. All physical is spiritual. You're going to get your confirmation. I can't wait to see what you're going to put in comment. I'm going to go take care of my belly. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's what I have for you. And I'm out.